What happens when the biggest star in women's basketball suddenly disappears from the biggest stage? Just days after Caitlin Clark's playoff exit, something shocking happened. Viewership didn't just dip, it collapsed. Millions tuned in when she played, but without her? Numbers dropped, conversations changed, and now, serious questions are being asked about the future of the entire WNBA. Is this just a temporary decline or a warning sign of something much bigger?
Game 1 of the playoffs, the Fever had nearly 2 million viewers tuning in, while all the other games had around 400,000. Even the WNBA Countdown, which was aired before the Indiana Fever game, had more viewers than 2 of the series.
The league versus Caitlin Clark, and that is just absolutely false. It is unfair to the women that have been there building this league to this moment so that Caitlin Clark's popularity could take it to the next level.
To understand what's happening now, you have to understand what Caitlin Clark brought to the league. She didn't just arrive, she transformed everything. From record-breaking college performances to becoming the face of the WNBA overnight, Clark's impact was immediate. Sellout arenas, exploding jersey sales, national attention, and most importantly, millions of new viewers.
And it looks like we're not going to be seeing Caitlin Clark play basketball again for another 200 days. An ESPN reporter said at the end of the Indiana Fever Connecticut Sun Game 2 that Caitlin Clark almost definitely will not be playing basketball this offseason. So no overseas and no 3-on-3 unrivaled.
During the playoffs, games featuring Caitlin Clark pulled in nearly 2 million viewers. Other matchups? Roughly 400,000. That's not a small gap. That's a massive divide. And once Clark was eliminated, the numbers dropped almost instantly. This isn't just about one player. This is about dependency.
Before the 2023 season, the WNBA had grown by 40% viewership from 2022 to 2023. But with Caitlin Clark's arrival, it's grown by 400% viewership. What that means is if the WNBA were continue to grow at the rate it grew from 22 to 23, it would take until 2028 to do what Caitlin Clark did this year.
The Indiana Fever fought hard, but their playoff run ended against the Connecticut Sun. And just like that, the league lost its biggest attraction. Clark still delivered points, assists, leadership. But basketball is a team sport, and without enough support, the season came to an end.
I wonder if Caitlin, in every post-game press conference, she came out and talked about the kind of hateful comments that she was getting. If she came out and told everybody the reason why she has personal security that goes with her every single place, it's a lot. And so it's not just Caitlin Clark fans or Indiana Fever fans. It is not all going in one direction.
Caitlin Clark isn't just a player. She's a phenomenon. She brought casual fans, new audiences, global attention. People weren't just watching the WNBA, they were watching her. And now that spotlight has dimmed.
This kid's on the wrong team. She's got the wrong skill set to handle the physicality of that league. And she's a rookie, targeted by society, targeted by her looks, targeted by her reputation, targeted by the disrespect that they've shown to the WNBA. She said, now they're expecting this rookie class to be perfect. This rookie class isn't even one of the best rookie classes in the last 10 years.
But this season wasn't just about success. It came with controversy, physical defense, debates about officiating, and constant pressure on a rookie carrying an entire league's expectations. Clark herself acknowledged the intensity and the toll it takes.
The Caitlin Clark effect is definitely real. I mean, we can all see that. However, experiencing it in person is totally different. I was at the Fever and Indiana game last night, and the amount of 22s that I saw on the way to the arena and inside the Capital One Arena might as well have just been a home game for Caitlin Clark. Not Indiana, Caitlin Clark. The thing is, that didn't surprise me. But what did surprise me was how packed the game was.
Now, Caitlin Clark is stepping away for the offseason. No overseas commitments. No extra leagues. Just rest, recovery, and reset. And while that's smart for her, it leaves the WNBA in a difficult position.
Caitlin's departure, do we think that these new WNBA fans are going to stick around for the rest of the playoffs? The Liberty Aces series might be one that draws some numbers. The disparity between 1.8 million and around 400,000 is wild, especially with football season being in full swing.
The big question now, can the WNBA sustain this momentum without her? Or has the league become too reliant on a single superstar? Some argue this is normal. Others say it exposes a deeper issue. A league searching for identity, consistency, and balance.
Okay, now let's not talk viewership, let's talk ticket sales. Bear with me. Ticket sales grew in 2023 by 16% from 2022. Ticket sales have grown by 93% in 2024. What that means is without Caitlin Clark, the WNBA would have taken till 2029 or 2030 to get to where Caitlin Clark has gotten them today.
This isn't just about one player. It's about the future of women's basketball. The league has talent, stars, rivalries, stories. But turning that into consistent viewership, that's the real challenge.
With Caitlin comes millions and millions and millions of more eyeballs. And with those millions and millions and millions of more eyeballs, unfortunately, is going to come some people who are not nice.
One thing is clear, when Caitlin Clark is on the court, the world watches. And when she's not, the silence is noticeable.
A lot of things that this group accomplished that, a lot of people probably didn't think was possible, one, to start the season, and two, after the start we had to the season. So, it'll definitely be probably a little weird for me over the course of the first couple weeks, and then I'm sure I'll get bored and pick up a basketball again.
So here's the real question. Is this just a temporary drop or a warning sign for the future of the league? Can the WNBA build on this momentum? Or will it struggle without its biggest star? Let us know what you think in the comments. And if you want more deep dive WNBA stories, make sure to like, subscribe, and stay tuned.
But they don't want it to grow if it's certain people at the face. And there is still this undertone of jealousy that for some reason I cannot get around calling it anything else but that, because I don't know what else it could be. I thought it was going to get better this season, but it hasn't. There are still people who seemingly, to me, feel like they just don't want Caitlin to be a part of it.
The response of folks that don't think she is praised enough and she is above reproach in terms of criticism, or that praising another player is an affront to her, is like, whoa, bro. Like, also, like, you're in my mentions talking about women's basketball. I've never ever seen you before in my life.
What is the major point that you want to make here, your major thesis statement on this? Because every time Caitlin Clark comes up, I feel like there's something that you want to get off your chest in terms of this narrative, or you're frustrated.
Well, first of all, I'm not frustrated. Number two, I did get stuff off my chest on numerous occasions. I'm just reiterating my points because I think one of the things that needed to be mentioned was that even though Caitlin Clark is new to this, and even though she has proven to be a potentially sensational player, the resentment that some, not most, not all, that stuff that was going on was real.